All right, we're back. And so we were talking about the Grudge. Or, sorry, Ju-on the Grudge. Yeah, the one complaint I have about this movie, this is going to sound extremely racist, and I want to just go ahead and throw it out there. I'm not racist at all. Like, I'm not. But in this movie, like, all the girls looked exactly the same to me. Like, that was the main problem I had is they all just looked alike. And I literally, I'm watching it, and I'm thinking, like, wait, is this, this Izumo, or whatever her name was, or this, Riki? Well, who is this? And that was the one thing that really threw me off the most. I mean, don't get me wrong, the story is a little muddled, and it's out of sequence and really kind of messed up, but what didn't help matters at all was the fact that I just couldn't tell them apart. And I don't know, this is like, I'm saying to all the directors over there across seas in Japan, give them like colored backpacks. I mean, it works for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, you see turtles running around, you can't tell one from the other, so they're like, well, we'll just throw, colored mask across them. I'm saying do the same thing, that's all I'm saying. Just give them a feature that makes them stand out from each other, that's all I'm saying. So yeah, but no, overall, I did like this version. I ain't going to say it's better than the American remake. I prefer the American remake. But this one had a little bit more blood to it, because the American remake was PG-13. This one's rated R, and it has a little bit more blood, but not really a whole lot of screen violence. It's more suggested, and which, it's a little bit better, I guess. I definitely like that. There's one scene where it shows him, like, killing the cat, and of course it's off screen, but you can hear it. It's brutal. Overall, though, I mean, the scares are pretty much the same. Like, all the scenes that you can remember from, the American remake, they're pretty much intact here. There's a couple of new ones in there. I won't say that because if you do watch it, I'll let you be surprised, whatever. But, yeah, no, it wasn't bad. I definitely recommend it. And here's one thing I didn't know was this is actually part 3 in the series in Japan. Because apparently, like, they did, like, these, like, TV specials starting off, and they caught on really well. So then they just kind of cobbled them together and gave them theatrical releases, or, whatever. And I think the first tour is called Ju-on the Curse, I believe. Now, don't quote me on this, I could be wrong, but yeah, there's 2 more before this one, and then this one. But from what I can hear from everybody else, they say, if you're going to start off with this one. Because I guess it don't really matter, because I guess the entire thing, screwed up anyways. So, oh, excuse me. See, it's live right here. I just burped, and we're keeping it in. So, but yeah, no, definitely recommend it. Check it out. Now, we got ourselves a little, Japanese ghost story over here. Let's travel over here now to Poltergeist, 1982, where a very normal suburban family is suddenly just attacked by the supernatural. When I first watched this movie, I was, really young. I hated it. I ain't gonna lie. I just did not like it. It was just way too family-friendly, I guess. Like, it just had that Spielberg glow to it. I don't know, because once again, it's like The Exorcist. Everybody kept saying how scary that was. People would say like this was scary, and it just isn't. So, watched it the first time, I hated it, and I watched it just recently, to do the show, and I liked it a lot better actually. Once again, I think the performances in this movie are great. I mean, the kids act really good. And the middle kid kind of struggles with the boy. He's not the greatest actor. But the little girl, she's adorable, and she did great in this movie. Craig T. Nelson. Everybody kind of jokes about Craig T. Nelson because, A, his name's just funny to say. Because, fuck it, Craig T. Nelson. But, dude, he knocks it out of the park in this one. He really does. Like, I think his performance is just great in this. And, once again, I'm watching it again. And, the one thing I really... Initially, one thing I hate about was because, it's directed by Tobe Hooper, who we all know is the director of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original. And, of course, he directed this one. However, a lot of reports say, like, he would direct certain things, and then, like, Spielberg would just kind of come in and be like, no, we're doing it this way, and he would direct certain things. And, of course, you can just tell, I guess, the Spielberg scenes from the Hooper scene. And I used to hate that, because I was just like, oh, you took it away from the Texas Chainsaw guy. Fuck you, Spielberg. And now I'm watching, like, the stuff you can tell Tobe Hooper did. Like, obviously, probably the clawing at the face was definitely a Hooper thing. Like, when the guy looks in the mirror and he starts ripping his face off. I'm saying, like, the dead bodies in the pool thing. I don't know. I'm looking at it now, and it does just kind of... It's like 2 different movies when it happens. Like, certain scenes seem like they're out of one movie, and the other scenes look like it's out of another movie. So it has, like, that uneven feel, for one. And then the ending, like Spielberg just, it's too cutesy for me. Like, I don't know, it's like that, that movie you can watch with your kids. Like, it's just, I don't know. So yeah, overall, I mean, I'm giving it kind of a slight thumbs up, I guess. I mean, second time I watched it, a lot better than the first time I watched it. I definitely think you guys should see it just because, I mean, it is one of those, like, American classics, Poltergeist. Here's my question, though, in this one. Alright, the little girl gets sucked away, whatever, and then they bring her back, And, of course, the little midget girl's like, this house is cleaned. So, they're like, okay, and they're moving, which that's a smart thing. They're getting the fuck out of Dodge. Like, I can understand that. But they're all like, when Craig T. Nelson is going to go tell his boss, the rest of the family stays back, the kids are like going to go sleep in their room. Now, just because the little midget says this house is cleaned, they didn't do anything. They got the girl back. That was it. Like, they didn't, like, bust out, like, the Power Packs and Ghostbusters and, kill these ghosts. No, they didn't do shit. So, how was the house clean, for one? Two, the little girl got sucked into the closet. And literally, she's like this, going back to bed. And they're all, like, not scared. Like, no one's even scared now. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Ghosts are attacking me. A tree breaks through the window, alright? That's a different level altogether. I'm not staying there. Fuck it. Let's go to the motel now. Craig, give me the, credit card. We'll get a motel room. You meet us there after you're done talking to your boss. So, I don't know. It's just one of those moments where, of course, if you see it for the first time, the movie's not done because there's still, like, 20 minutes to go. So you're just like, well, we got 20 minutes to go. What else is going to happen? So, you just knew it wasn't quite done yet. Of course, the clown scene, everybody talks about how the clown scene is one of the scariest things. I don't have a fear of clowns, so it's kind of lost on me. But yeah, overall, I'm kind of hating on it right now. But no, I do recommend it. Check it out. So, well, guys, I promised you guys a shorter show, and I think I delivered. We ain't got 4 parts. We got 2 parts right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this puppy up. So, yeah, tune in next week. We'll catch you later.